everybody. Welcome to Shazi Kigai once more. Today we continue on the topic of gratitude. Gratitude is simply a practice of being grateful for the things that we already have in our lives, for the things that are around us. For example, being grateful for your life, for being alive today, waking up and seeing another day. That's something to be grateful for. Yeah, so let's give an example of, the pandemic. One would say, but what would I be grateful for in the pandemic? I found something that I was grateful for in the pandemic. And I was grateful for the time I was in the lockdown with my children. It gave me time to get to know my kids even better as they are growing up. If it wasn't for the pandemic, we would have been so far away from each other because they would have been in uni and I would have been back home and all. But because we're locked down together, we spend so much time together and we got to know each other even better. And I'm so grateful for that. We get into the habit of complaining about everything. You wake up, you're jumping out of the car, but you're complaining. You wake up from a beautiful house, from a beautiful bed, but you're complaining. You're having a meal on a dining table and you're complaining. And you're forgetting of all those people out there that don't have that meal, that don't have that car that you just jumped out of, don't have that house that you've spent the night in, don't have that bed that you've got. But we complain and complain and complain. Let's be grateful for all those things. There's times when, you go out and maybe pass through villages, or maybe there's times when you are traveling and you pass through, a village or something, or a small town, and you see all these people that may be at the market and they are laughing and they are happy and they seem to be so grateful for what they have, But there you are probably in your VX, you're probably in your Pajero, or even if it's a Vitz, it's a car, but you're still complaining. So let's get into the habit of just being grateful. Let's just be grateful for all the things that we have. And the more that we are grateful for the things that we have, the more that the things that we wish for, the things that we want in life will come and appear. Of course, you have to work towards the things. You have to work hard to get those things. They don't just come. We can be grateful for our parents. There are people who don't even have parents. Let's be grateful for our children because there are people out there who don't even have children. Let's be grateful for our siblings because there are people there who don't even have siblings. But then you come and find that even in families, siblings are not talking to each other and what. But look at what we found out in the pandemic. You could lose somebody just like that. So let's be grateful for having all those people in our lives, having everybody in our lives. Let's practice love. Let's practice kindness. Let's practice forgiveness. And all that, when we practice that, it comes and builds gratitude. Because as you practice that, it brings in gratitude. It brings in being grateful for having those people around us. So I'm encouraging everybody, as you go out there, or as you live every day of your life, practice love. Apart from loving yourself, love those around you. Love thy neighbor. The meaning of loving thy neighbor is everybody around you. Practice kindness even to those that you don't know. Practice forgiveness no matter how hard it is, no matter how bad it is. And when you practice all those things together, it brings in gratitude. It brings in being grateful. And you'll be surprised that as you practice those things, it makes you a better and better person every day. It just brings out the good in you. Sometimes the good in us is suppressed so much down because of the anger that we are carrying, the bitterness that we are carrying. But as we practice gratefulness, as we practice forgiveness, as we practice kindness, as we practice love, it all comes out, and all that bitterness and all that anger comes out, and the better people we are. We are who we are by what we make ourselves to be. No one makes you who you are. No one makes you ungrateful. You do it yourself. when I'm ungrateful, it's not somebody else making me ungrateful. It's me doing it to myself. Same applies to you. So let's go out there and practice all these things. They're so easy to practice. They cost nothing. But in the end, you'll find so much peace. In the end, you'll find so much, so much serenity. As well, even when people, are bad to you or betray you and everything, there is also something to be grateful for in that. I've found in my life that, I used to get bitter, a bit angry when somebody does something to me, or somebody betrays me, or somebody mistreats me. I'll get angry, and, in the process of being angry, I become bitter. But then I learned, why not learn a lesson from that? Why not learn a lesson from the things that have been done to you? And through that, you will learn that you don't do it to other people. There's a Bible verse somewhere in the Bible that says, do unto others as you want it done unto you. So that's one thing also that I would be grateful for in something that's so bad as somebody betraying you, or somebody being so bad to you, or somebody being mean to you, is I learn lessons from that I shouldn't treat other people like that. I should be better than that person. I learn to forgive. So let's work on ourselves to become more and more better people by being grateful for the things that we already have, by practicing kindness, practicing forgiveness, practicing love, loving each other, and loving thy neighbor. Okay, there, as I sign off from Shazi Kigai, I just want to say I am so grateful that you watched. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share the video so we can reach more people. I mean, the little bit that you can learn every day, we're still grateful for that. Okay, so thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye.